Hello, everyone. Today's article is titled Robin Hood Rides Again. It introduces a new MGM Plus series that reimagines the Robin Hood legend, focusing on class tension between Rob, a forester's son, and Marion, the daughter of an aristocrat. The show adds politics, romance, and social commentary, making the centuries-old story newly relevant to modern conversations about inequality. Let's pause for a moment before we move into the article. We'll watch a short clip related to today's topic. As you watch, think about what ideas or questions it brings to mind.
Woman in the 12th century, she has had a sheltered life and an abusive childhood, but for me it was really important not to play her as the damsel in distress or the victim. And I said to John and Jonathan, I don't want it to come across like that. And thankfully, they didn't write her like that. So for me, it was really empowering to play someone who has that inner strength. And for Marion, it really grows and grows throughout the series as she experiences the injustices and class divide around her. So yeah, I loved playing a woman with that strength.
Now that we've seen the clip, let's take a step back. Before we dig into the details, it helps to explore a broader idea behind the story. This will guide how we understand what follows. This brings us to a broader idea: why certain myths survive for centuries. Stories like Robin Hood endure because they speak to recurring human concerns: fairness, justice, and resistance to corrupt power. Each generation reshapes the legend to match its anxieties and hopes. So let's keep this in mind as we move to a question. Why do modern audiences still connect so strongly with stories about resisting unfair power? People connect with stories about resisting unfair power because the tension between justice and authority is timeless. Even in modern societies, many feel that opportunities are uneven and that some groups benefit from systems that others struggle to access. Stories like Robin Hood give shape to these frustrations by presenting a clear hero who pushes back against an unfair order. They also offer emotional relief. Watching someone confront corruption, whether fictional or historical, lets viewers imagine a world where courage matters more than privilege. The new series taps into this desire by highlighting class differences and giving the characters motivations that feel recognizable today. At the same time, these stories encourage reflection rather than rebellion. They prompt us to ask what fairness looks like, what power should be used for, and how individuals can respond when the system feels imbalanced. That blend of adventure and moral inquiry keeps the legend alive across cultures and eras. Now, to understand this article better, we need to familiarize ourselves with key vocabulary. We'll go over 3 important expressions, learn their meanings, and see them in action with example sentences. Let's start with swashbuckling. It means adventurous, bold, and full of dramatic action, especially sword-fighting scenes. In the article, earlier versions of Robin Hood are described as swashbuckling, emphasizing classic heroic adventure. Here is an example. The movie is full of swashbuckling battles and daring escapes. Next, we have defy. It means to go against, resist, or openly refuse to obey. In the article, Robin Hood originally appeared in ballads as an outlaw who defied corrupt officials. Here is an example. They chose to defy orders they believed were unjust. Finally, let's look at champion. As a verb, it means to support, defend, or stand up for a cause or group. In the article, Robin Hood is described as someone who championed the powerless. Here's an example. She dedicated her career to championing children's rights. Now that we've explored the main themes and vocabulary, let's reinforce our understanding with a summary dictation exercise. Listen carefully and fill in the blanks. A new MGM Plus series offers a fresh take on the Robin Hood legend, focusing on class tensions between Rob, a forester's son, and Marion, the daughter of an aristocrat. The show joins centuries of retellings that have reshaped Robin Hood, from cheerful archer to gritty rebel, according to the times. Filmed in Serbia, the series blends politics, romance, and social commentary. Its release feels timely as modern viewers grapple with inequality, making the age-old story of resisting unfair power newly relevant. Let's check the answers and review what each word means. The first answer is tensions. It refers to strain or conflict between groups or ideas. The second answer is reshaped. It means to change or reinterpret something for a new context. The third answer is commentary. It means discussion or explanation of an issue or theme. The fourth answer is inequality. It refers to unfair differences in opportunity or resources. The fifth answer is relevant. It means connected to present concerns or meaningful today. Well done, everyone. Today we explored why the Robin Hood legend continues to evolve and why stories about resisting unjust power remain meaningful today. As you read the full article, here's something to consider. Why do you think stories about outlaws and rebels resonate so strongly across cultures and eras? We'll share your thoughts in the next session. Until then, stay curious and see you next time.